Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Okay, so this video is the third section of the interview I did with Adam. He's giving a client testimonial after we did an energy healing session. So the purpose of these three videos that I've uploaded with this client testimonial is I just did a really good session. It was our second session with Diane. She had a massive shift in a very specific area of her life. And the typical response which she had was, God, I wish I would have met you 20 years ago because I've been carrying this burden for 20 years. A lot of these issues are a quick 2 or 3 session clearing. What I'm trying to say, and the message or purpose that I'm trying to get across, is people don't know how fast you can shift and how much you can change in a period of weeks and even months. I can watch people go around with absolute limitations going, man, we could shift that in 3 sessions or less. So Adam shares a little bit more about the shift that he experienced with this one energy healing session. So yes, he did take my 5-day training. And we actually have done a couple sessions before, personal development healing sessions. We did not an energy healing session, but just NLP and psychology type therapeutic stuff. So this is the third piece to the interview I did with him. I've cut it up. And this is the first energy healing session we did. And we come back, I think it was a week or a month later, and he just shared the change and shift in his life. One thing I would like to say is the first week that I met Adam, he was an intense individual, and I mean through the roof. Everywhere he went, he was argumentative, he disagreed with people, he was controlling. It was a really, really hard person to deal with at restaurants, in person, during the training. And now look at what happens. Even his face shifts. He is a relaxed person. The muscles in his face and body are relaxed.
Yeah, so, we could kind of belabor this more and more, but I guess all I really wanted to do is let people understand, the last time we talked about this, you said, how did you say? You said Mike Kollin's energy healing is like a nuclear bomb or something like that. Remember that? Or atomic bomb? You were comparing it to other people.
Oh, yeah, which is super powerful because, like I said, I've done it before, but I got knocked the fuck out, man. I fell asleep and gone to bed, but this was just like, I called it like the Mike Tyson of energy healing because I was out, just, yeah. But it was a good feeling though. It's just fantastic feeling. That's the real truth behind it, is the feeling.
Would you say I can hear it in your voice. I can see it in your whole, everything's changed. Like your face isn't, you used to be so tight like this all the time. Have you noticed how you've literally flipped, like not just those first 2 days, but like from that day to this day, like you're a different, I don't want to say you're a different person, but you don't argue, you don't disagree, you don't get mad. You're just, and your face is relaxed, even though you're holding your head. You're just casual, comfortable. Hey man, how's it going? Where before everything was serious and it's like, oh my God, dude, slow down.
I know I'm a different person because so I've been talking with Mike a little bit before because I reached out to him recently. The thing with me and Mike is originally I did crack the female code, and like every time I find new stuff out, I'm like, oh my God, Mike told me that. Oh my God, I get this breakthrough. It's like Mike told me that. So I was like, I reached out to Mike recently because Mike claims I might have been going out with a narcissist in my last relationship, and so I reached out to Mike. I was in hell, and we started talking. And when we started talking, because I've been a fan of his from Crack the Female Code, he was talking to me about relationship stuff. And
you kind of froze up.
Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes you can just talk to Mike, and your energy will calm down. And so I noticed that squirrels and dogs and babies and little girls and guys were literally looking at me. Now, You guys don't really know.
Tell them what happened. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, you guys don't really know me. So for me, that is massive. For a kid to look me in the eyes and smile. I used to be nervous around kids. I didn't like looking at kids. I had a kid in a train. She was with her dad and her little brother. She literally sits down on the train, looks at me. I look at her. And don't forget, this is a new me, completely comfortable. She puts her head on my shoulder. She's never met me in her life. And just puts her head there and lies there. And I'm like, okay. And I just let her. Yeah. And her dad looks at me. I look at her. I smile. And we're just smiling because it's just such a cute moment, you know? And so I've never had stuff like that happen to me. That's changed. I have had women, like, reaching out to me, you know? Women that, I'm not talking about women that don't know me. I'm talking about if I go to places and I meet people and I meet friends, like those women that have met me will literally reach out to me first. So I say that if that's normal for most people, because that wasn't normal for me.
Yeah, they're feeling, okay, so your energy is a lot more calmer now. It's much more grounded, okay? Mm-hmm. And so animals, children, women they're going to want to come up to you, and it's like they want to touch you because they want to feel that comfort, you know. And this is something that I tell men in my Cracked Female Code course. It's like, okay, the difference between my course and all the other courses out there is I don't teach you what to do to her to get her to like you. I teach you how to connect with yourself and become emotionally grounded. Now, those two phrases, men are like, what's he talking about? What's that? And you did when you first came out here. You literally thought I was crazy. Like, what is this gibberish he's talking about? Yeah,
I'm from England. I'm from the UK.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're a little bit like, I don't know, an example. Like, just I don't know what guys in America are like, but I don't know if you're typical or not. But you're very relaxed. But I feel like no, even in America, guys aren't as chill as you. Anyway, in the UK, guys are really like in their head. And you can feel them staring at you. They're very like
a laser beam
focused, very like stressed, very rushed, very like sometimes, you know, in London, I can go to the coffee shop and they're telling you to hurry up and you're like waiting for them.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like waiting for them to set up the price so I can touch the card. And they're so stressed out and hurrying so much that in their head, they're doing things really quickly and they think they're waiting for you. And you're just standing there waiting to pay. And they're looking at you like, hurry up. And you're like, I'm here, I'm waiting.
Right. So all right, we kind of went off track. Let's kind of pull it back. All I'm saying is, like, Adam literally mentioned how he went out, I don't know if it's a park or where it was, how a squirrel literally ran up to him, stopped, looked up at him like, can I climb you? And the squirrel literally climbed up on him. And was this the next day or 2 days after the energy healing, or when was that?
Yeah, just a couple of days after. Mm-hmm. I mean, the squirrel thing is actually something that's happened to me anyway. Okay. It's the thing that was a real change was the kids, babies, little girls, little guys, like literally would look at me and smile like they wanted my attention, which, and I was happy, this is the really big part, to have their attention. I was happy to look back at them, very peacefully and happy. The old me or the younger version of me I'd feel quite awkward. I wouldn't enjoy it. So I'd look away and it'd be tension. This was like, we were reciprocating. So it's amazing energy. And the other difference was with women. And I feel like why I was telling you about London is the other difference is with men, I can notice their energy on me, where I'm actually going about my own day. And then with women, they give you more attention. So it's a very, in fact, you just get more attention from everyone. All living beings will give you more attention. It's
because you're comfortable. Your energy is more settled and relaxed versus this chaotic anxiety. Nobody wants to be around anxiety and chaos. Or like, oh, Jesus Christ, gotta get away from this, right? So, yeah, it's a very comforting energy. And right now, we are, you live in a big city, and people, there's a lot more anxiety and stress, and chaos going on. So when an energy, a person comes by in that very calm, emotionally grounded energy, it's like literally what I just did. It's like, you just relax and you want to be next to it. It's comforting.
Yeah, I got a lot. So you get a lot of. It's not that you're looking for it. In fact, it's that it's when I'm comfortable in myself that I get that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not actually looking for it. I'm too busy. When I did that energy healing, I was too busy in enjoying that feeling to be looking for attention.
Yeah, that's I can talk about that, but that's a really good thing is enjoying your own space. Yeah, and so, anyways, so a big thing I've worked with Adam recently is emotional healing to really feel good versus anxiety and stress. Would you say we've succeeded?
Yeah, much. I'm a lot more comfortable in myself.
Mm-hmm.
I like my carpet. I mean, I look at my carpet, and why I say that's my new conversation starter when I talk to women. And what I mean by that is I just like the comfort of relaxing in my home. Now, again, you guys don't know me. I'm a person that doesn't do relaxing. I'm always on my feet. I'm always moving. But through Mike's work, I've learned to chill out. I never understood what chilling out meant. People would say, "Oh, I'm just chilling out," and I'd literally be like, "What does that involve? I don't understand." Yeah. So yeah, no, I actually truly chill out, because in the UK, people don't actually chill out. They just watch TV.
Yeah.
I actually chill out. I'll look at a candle, lie in the bed, lie on the couch, look at my carpet, and I just get rid of any kind of nervousness, any kind of lack of self-worth where you're just anxious. And don't forget, this is something that's been quite a problem for me before. And just feel good in my own company.
I think what Adam's talking about is what Jesus says, got to forget the actual verbiage, but, have the mind of a child, or until you become like these children, you shall not enter through the gates of heaven. Adam is what's called becoming when he talks about the carpet, it's like, just like when you're a kid, you would be fascinated by little patterns or flowers or a ladybug. He's now finally in the present moment. Adam was this external, dissociated, linear, logical being. I mean, man. And he finally flipped that. Now he's like, wow, this is like, there's like all this stuff that I can experience in the real world.
Yeah, you let go of a lot. So I really enjoy my carpet, and that reminds me of when I used to play Star Wars as a kid. I used to put all the models up, and so that's what it is about the carpets, actually, and the ceiling. I told you about the ceiling. These are childhood behaviors, and they bring an innocence, a letting go of expectation, but almost like a magic. I mean, with clients, for example, they enjoy my company more. They enjoy my space more, because I'm not invading them. I'm just letting them be a bit more. Well, first of all, I'm being a lot more agreeable with them. I'm being more at peace with myself, so they feel good when they're around me. Mm-hmm. So that's really good for clients and for work. But I mean, really, the most valuable part is how you feel from within, because when you change what you feel within, that changes everything outside, from relationships, business, everything. So, I mean, yeah, it's basically going from submitting to the external world to knowing that inside you can get everything that you want in even probably a better way than you tried to push it to be.
Yeah, so instead of doing push, it's more of open up and receive. Yep, and allowing things to fall into place.
And there's a sense of wonder, a sense of curiosity, a sense of fascination, because it's like, in which package, in which delivery is it going to come? I'm just kind of waiting, and let's see how it unfolds. It's like a gift. You don't know what's in it.
Yeah, life becomes a gift every day, like something new, surprise, a new opening. Whoa, what's this? Like, whoa. So,
I just think that it could help with regulating your sleep. It could help you to feel peaceful. It could help reset. It could help with addictions. And I just I just think it's an amazing thing to do. And I loved it. And it's just a blissful feeling, you know. So
Mhm.
that's pretty much it. So thank you.
So would you, for the emotional healing side of that, would you, not only the energy healing, but the emotional healing, would you highly recommend me
Well,
to people?
yeah, here's the other thing. Like, I keep forgetting that because, you know, when you feel bad and then you feel good, you don't think about feeling bad. So I keep forgetting that I actually was in a terrible state at the time. So that's another thing
Mm.
is like, if you're in a terrible state, this can really help a lot because, yeah, even if you're in a bad state, but the thing is, you don't know you're in a terrible state. So sometimes it's like if you have a sense of being stuck in some subject or
Mhm.
situation, it's a really good thing to check out with Mike because you're in it, so you don't realize that this is happening to you. Like I completely forgot how bad a state I was in,
Yeah,
and
because
now I feel
you lived there for decades.
yeah. So now I feel good, and it's easy to say that because I'm feeling it. So yeah, yeah. It was a massive shift in my emotion.
Yeah. So what I want to leave with you is, if you are going through a really emotionally stressful time, such as a breakup, a divorce, or who knows, if you need help, you can be anywhere in the world. We can connect through WhatsApp, all the other stuff. I can talk you down. And so when I'm talking to you, I will also be using my energy to guide your energy to become emotionally grounded. Okay. There's a lot of times when I didn't do energy healing with Adam, but we've talked on the phone and I did use my energy, and you were just, and I just dropped you all the way down, and I feel good. I slept like a baby, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, this is Mike Kollin, MikeKollin.com. I'm an elite dating and relationship coach. I'm a personal development coach, life coach. I'm a certified NLP trainer, master hypnotherapist, master practitioner, timeline therapy, Reiki, Huna, Pranic healing, consciousness coaching, and there's some other things that I also do. I just want to say thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed this session. And anything you want to say? You want to say goodbye?
No, I just want to say thanks for watching and thanks, Mike, for everything you've helped me with so far. And yeah, peace. Good
Okay.
times.
The purpose of reposting these videos is for one person in particular whose son is going through a lot of anxiety. I want her to know, like, hey, you can shift this. This is very, very possible. I do it all the time. And for the rest of you, I want you to know that you can heal. You can shift. A lot of you are carrying around limiting beliefs that are completely unconscious. You're not even aware of. You say, I mean, what I'm saying is, I can stand next to someone, listen to them talk. There's limiting belief. There's this. A lot of people carry. I can even see the energy in people. Okay, I was waiting for something today, and there was a lady there who's a little bit older than me, and I looked down at one of her ankles, and she had swelling on one of her ankles and foot, and I'm like, that's emotions. Someone or something happened, and it basically. Okay, sometimes when you get injured, it heals up fast, but then you get injured and it's not as bad and it never heals. Like, there's always pain. I'll tell you why. There's an emotion that got attached to it one way or another. So, people can literally scream at you and it'll send emotions and energy in you, and that can cause you to gain weight in that area where they screamed at you. It can cause tightness. It can cause lack of fluid to flow through naturally. I mean, I can look at people's body and like, man, I could heal. And I remember looking at the lady like, wow, I could totally heal that. Now, I didn't say it to her because she walked away right as I was thinking it. What I'm saying to you is you can heal. You can let go of everything that's holding you back. You can absolutely become a much more confident person, a much more happier person, a much more emotionally free person. Life can become better. What do you want from your life? What do you want to do with your life? It's all possible now. Hey, this is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. And thank you very much for listening to this video. If you enjoy this video series, please click subscribe, click the like button, go ahead and make a comment. And if you want, you can go ahead and leave a donation. There's a PayPal link right there in the description box. God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.